welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a really lovely week. I understand I may look a little bit crazy right now. I have just got out of the shower. It is currently 7:30 in the morning. I'm using my TROPIC towel for my hair, and if you're wondering where I got my new tropical pajamas from, pretty little thing. I have had my eye on these for so long and they've always been out of stock, and I just randomly went on there the other day. I can't remember what made me do it, but I went on, searched them, and they were in stock in my size, so I was like, I need to get them. So yeah, they're just like a shorts and t-shirt combo, and I love them obviously because they're very tropical. But I haven't come on to talk to you about my pyjamas for the whole video. Today's video is about what I'm doing for my skincare leading up to my wedding. Now, we are only a couple of weeks away from my wedding. Cannot believe it. Oh, it makes me get a little bit... I'm at that stage now where whenever I think about it, I get butterflies in my stomach and I get a little bit like excited, nervous. So it's getting very, very close. So for that reason, I'm also paying extra attention to my skin, hair, nails, everything. So I wanted to share with you the extra things that I'm doing to make sure my skin's as good as it can be. I mean, we all know that things happen without necessarily any rhyme or reason sometimes, but I'm in a good place with my skin at the moment, so all is good. As we all know, I have a good skincare routine. I cleanse, tone, moisturize, use my serums morning and night. But there's a few things that I do as and when. I don't necessarily have a strict routine with them, and that is more so when it comes to my body, the skin on my body, face masks, other habits that I should do more that I am definitely doing at the moment leading up to the wedding. So the first one is having regular face masks. Now, face masks are brilliant and are recommended to do once, maybe twice a week. And this is one of the things that I let slip sometimes, and I don't rigidly do it once or twice a week. However, at the moment, that's what I'm doing. So this morning, I'm going to do a bit of face mapping with the face masks. I've done a video on this before, so I won't take you through the whole thing, but I basically went to my TROPIC fridge to select one, and I couldn't decide. I thought, I need a bit of hydration. I also probably could do with firming up certain areas, and as we know, I'm blemish prone, so this clear skin mask is always a great idea. So I'm going to do a bit of mask mapping this morning. I'm feeling like what I'm doing is working because it's that time of the month for me at the moment, and usually at that time of the month I get at least one blemish. Right now I have none. That little mark there and that little mark there is from a previous breakout. They're not blemishes, they're just slight red marks. I have no blemishes, touch wood. It's amazing. Like this has happened before, but it doesn't happen that often that I go through that time of the month unscathed. So I'm going to get on, do my face masks, and I'm basically going to take you throughout my day and share the things with you as and when I do them, that I am making more of a routine the weeks leading up to my wedding. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy this video. There we go, that is my mask mapping done. So I'm just gonna leave that for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go downstairs, make myself my morning smoothie, and then I'll probably come up once I've had my smoothie and remove my face masks and sort my hair out. But another thing before I go and make my smoothie, whilst I'm in the bathroom with my products, another thing that I am implementing strictly every week is my favourite product, the Body Smooth, the body scrub. I'm using this at least once a week maximum twice a week, but pretty much once a week. So I'm applying this to dry skin, scrubbing my whole body, and honestly it leaves your skin feeling the silkiest and smoothest ever. I'm getting Carl to use this as well at the moment because he works on aircraft every day. He gets quite cut, like dry hands. So this is really good, and he gets oil like in his dry skin as well from the aircraft that he's working on. So obviously if we're having any hand pictures taken, then he wants his to be looking as nice as possible. So me for my whole entire body once a week, and him for his hands most days, to be honest. So that's another one that I'm implementing in my skincare routine more regularly than perhaps I would previously, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's a real treat. This pot lasts so long, but yeah, it's a regular in my skincare routine at the moment, and I hope that with making these habits more regular now, that afterwards I will just carry them on. Right, I'm looking even crazier than I did when I first came on camera, so I'm gonna go make my smoothie and I'll catch up with you a bit later. My face mask's falling in the sink, but it's okay, they're all attacked. Yeah, boy, come here. What's this? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just making my herbal tea, and I just went to do a couple of other things that I've just implemented the last, I don't know, the last month, I would say, last 6 weeks, and I was just about to do them and I thought I would share them with you. So one of the things that I have started doing is taking these hair vitamins. You'll have seen these all over the place. Sorry, my face is getting a bit stiffer now. I was influenced, and I have pretty good condition hair anyway because I don't really dye it. I've never dyed my hair. I've started having my greys covered, but that's it. And like I've said before, I only really use heat on my hair. That's the only damage it really gets, other than like the elements and stuff. But I have started using these to grow out my little wispy bits that I get like here, my dead sort of hairs there. They do seem to be growing. I find it really difficult to notice a massive difference with these sorts of things. So I wouldn't be able to say for definite whether it's helping or not, to be honest. But I've been taking these, 2 of these every morning. They're like these chewable gummy vitamins. So I'm just trying to get 2 of them out with one hand. So yeah, just 2 of these. They taste really nice, and yeah. So I don't know. It's one of those things that, this is actually my second order of them. Mostly because I like the taste and I like something sweet first thing in the morning. So yeah, but like I said, I can't really say whether I notice a massive difference with these things. The other thing that I have been using is a different Herbalife product. It is the Collagen Skin Booster food supplement. So this is basically a powder. This one here is strawberry and lemon flavour. And again, it's a powder, so you add it to water. So all I'll do is fill my little Starbucks cup up, put a scoop of that in that and stir it with the straw, and then I drink that, and it's basically like strawberry squash, but it's got obviously collagen in it to help with the skin's elasticity and obviously help hair, skin and nails and all that stuff. So I have been using that, and I really like the taste of it. So it does, like I say, it improves the taste of just normal water to like a squash, but you're also getting some benefits for your skin. Again, I don't know if I can tell a massive difference. Like I've said though, my skin is really clear, even though it's that time of the month for me, and I don't know whether it's down to me being even more like paying attention to my skin routine even more, or whether it's down to taking this, I'm not sure. So, but I like the taste, I've got it, so I'm going to use it. But I have been adding that to my water just once a day. So once I've drunk one of these with it in, I won't add another one. I'll just do one a day. And I've been doing that probably for about a month or 6 weeks now. So yeah, that's something else that I've been doing. And I will continue to do both of those things leading up to my wedding. I'm ready and a little bit more presentable than I was first thing this morning. So I'm going to bring you my next thing that I am trying to do regularly, again, well, once a week. And this is another thing that I know I should do more regularly, and it's just one of those things that I just let pass by, and sometimes it can be weeks, maybe even a month, maybe even more, before I get around to doing it. It's really, really bad. But the thing is, cleaning my makeup brushes. Please tell me I'm not the only one guilty of leaving it longer than I should to clean my makeup brushes. And I am now trying to do it once a week. I have shown how I do this in a YouTube video before. Can't remember which video it was quite a while ago now, but I'm going to show you how I do it anyway now. So I use the TROPIC hand wash. I literally have this hand wash in every room that has a sink in my house. So that is 3 rooms: the bathroom, the downstairs toilet and the kitchen, and I absolutely love it. It comes as a set, so you get the hand cream as well. It's beautiful and it's all natural, like all TROPIC products are, so it is perfect for cleaning your makeup brushes. So you're not putting any nasty toxic chemicals from any other cleaning products or soaps or anything like that on your brushes. So I literally pump a couple of bits onto my hand, and then I'll go with the kabuki brush first, and then I just swill it around on my hand. I'll add a bit of water to it as well. And then, this is kind of awkward to show you because I can't put you over my shoulder because Carl's at work, otherwise I'd get him to film it for me. But I just basically just keep doing this, and you can see on my hand the colour is kind of like the makeup sort of colour, where it's all coming out, and I will just continue to do this over the sink until the water runs clear. So let me see if I can move you down the side here. So I just basically keep doing this until the water isn't coming out, the makeup colour. Okay, that's the hot water. Let's switch to the cold because it's burning my hand. And it really doesn't take long. So already the water is now running clear. Now my brush is all clean and the water is running clear, so that brush is now free from makeup. So all I'm going to do now is clean the other brushes and then clean my sink because it's looking pretty messy already. And just like that, it is the evening and I am gonna get ready to get in my comfies and chill for the night. We've actually just had dinner, so I've just come up to do my skincare routine. I like to do my evening skincare routine before I get too tired. Sometimes I do leave it a bit later than I'd like, but I always do it. So the other thing that I have been doing with my skin to make sure I keep it as clear as possible leading up to the wedding is make sure I double cleanse every evening, especially if I'm wearing makeup. This is again something that I know is so good for my skin, but if I'm being lazy, I'll only do a single cleanse. So first things first is my first cleanse with the smoothing cleanser. I have got a bit of makeup on today. I didn't wear much. I've just got mineral foundation, concealer under my eyes, blusher, eyebrow pomade and mascara. That's all I've got on. So I haven't got loads, but I have got some. So I'm just going to go in with a couple of pumps of smoothing cleanser onto dry skin. You probably know the drill of this already. I just massage it in to break down any dirt or makeup from the day, because we did go into town. I have been out of the house today, believe it or not. I have been into town when Carl finished work. We popped into town because, in true men's fashion, Carl has left getting his wedding shoes until 2 weeks before the wedding. So we went in looking for wedding shoes, and lo and behold, he found some, but they didn't have his size, so we've had to order them online and get them delivered to our house. So hopefully they will fit, because if not, Carl is now going on a course for 2 weeks. So the next time I see him will be 3 days before the wedding, and that's when he'll be able to try his shoes on. But I've already told him if they don't fit, then you can go into town by yourself rushing around looking for wedding shoes, because I've been organised so that I don't have to do that. But he tried on a size 11, which were uncomfortable on him because they were too tight. So he's pretty confident that a 12 will fit him. That's first cleanse. Now, second cleanse, you can either do this with the smoothing cleanser again, just do another one. But what I like to do is use the Clear Slate cleansing powder, which is a deep cleansing powder, which is really good for people with oily skin, more visible pores. This is actually, originally when it came out, it was meant for men because they have larger pores than us, and but actually this really suits my skin. If you don't have oily skin, but you get a few blemishes every now and again, then perhaps the one down from this that's not as strong, the Clear Skies, would be suitable for you, because I do know that some people, this dries their skin out a little bit. Like I said, it doesn't mine, but that's because I've got quite oily skin. So if you haven't got oily skin, maybe go for Clear Skies. But again, it is a cleansing powder, so it works the same way. So I just put a bit on my hand there, then I mix this with water, and I try not to splash myself because I've got a light coloured top on. It goes like that, and then I just massage this in, paying particular attention to where I get blemishes down here. And that's that. So I've just washed that off, and now I'm going to go obviously in with my toner. And then the other thing that I've been trying to do every week is use fruit peel at least twice a week. I use it about every 3rd day. Now this is a resurfacing serum, so it's like a liquid exfoliator, so you may feel it tingle on your face a little bit. So I just use a few drops, but I don't feel it tingle. I did at first when I first started using it, but now I'm quite used to it, so it doesn't really tingle my skin anymore. But just use a little bit to start off with and see how you get on. Maybe even do a patch test. Press that in. Then I usually just let that sink in for a few minutes whilst I'm brushing my teeth and things. But as I'm showing you, I'm just going to go straight on and do the next step, which is going to be super green. So instead of using a moisturizer, when I use fruit peel, I go in with super greens, or you can use elixir. It's better to use an oil for this. That's what Tropic recommend after you've used fruit peel rather than a moisturizer. So I like to use super greens because it gets all those broccoli seed oils and kale and all that goodness into my skin, and I will do this twice a week at the moment. Just something to bear in mind, because it is an exfoliator, make sure, if you're not somebody who usually wears SPF every day, which you should be, then make sure, especially after you've used an exfoliator, the night before or in the morning, that you always wear your SPF, because you've removed that layer of skin, that dead layer of skin, and you've got fresh skin, so you definitely don't want the sun on your fresh layer of skin. But you should be wearing it SPF every day anyway. So I will then wake up the next morning with really glowy, super soft skin after using this. It's amazing, I absolutely love it. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit low. I'm about 2/3 of the way through my fruit peel. And they are the few things that I have been incorporating, making sure I'm stricter with leading up to my wedding, to make sure my skin is as glowy and fresh as possible. The other thing, I know I mentioned the collagen powder that I've been adding to my water once a day, but I also am making sure I'm consuming lots of water, lots of good food, healthy food, lots of fruit and vegetables. You know I love my smoothies in the morning, but yeah, we are making a conscious effort to make fresh meals at home every day, and getting good nutrients in us as well, which obviously has a great effect on skin too. Well, that was bad timing. My battery completely died, and I only have the one battery, so this is about half an hour later after charging it for a bit, so hopefully it holds out until the end. But all I wanted to say was I hope you've enjoyed this video, just me showing you a few little things that I'm sticking to rigidly leading up to my wedding to help my skin on my body to feel as good as possible for the big day, which is very, very quickly approaching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, as always. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm going to bring a few more spring inspired videos to you, because I feel very inspired today, as the sun has been out for the first day in quite some time, it feels. So I'm thinking of different spring type videos to bring to you, and I'm really looking forward to them. And obviously it's not very long before I'll be packing for the wedding, and I'm gonna vlog like the day before the wedding and things like that as well. So hit subscribe so that you don't miss anything, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.